It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one ripped. That's back there. And gone. His 22nd homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Nunez digs in now. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. To third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
1 out, base is empty.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch just misses. Colon with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. This one in the air, right field. Jimenez should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. There's a swing and a drive. And off the base of the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
There he is, coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but seemed to get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Colon back to work. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
Next offering is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Runner on the go. Soft contact in the air and a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And the batter now, Will Wagner. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. He goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the A's 12. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Popped up. Scatum makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So 2 on with 2 away. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. This is Bryce Terang. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout. Number 4 played brilliantly despite the loss. Just one hit, but it did leave. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Now the left fielder. Number 4. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one way inside. Delgadio, the base runner at first with 1 out. Rico with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a miss.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, number 86. That one ripped left field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double. 1 out, bases empty. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Fourth inning underway. No score. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options to...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Billy Scadam now at the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And that's the 3rd out. Another crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one in triple digits.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Jimenez makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, nobody on. And the batter now, Daniel Susak. The Athletics down to their final strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
One strike away. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The Tigers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Number 4 did not have a banner showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make.
It's the Detroit Tigers going up again. One down. Here's the left fielder. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Here goes the runner. Next offering is fouled back. That one misses. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Check swing. Now to look down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Runner on at first with one gone. Next up for the A's, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's out. He's out. Runners at first and second with one gone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 and second. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Young getting ready to. Now they've got him in a rundown. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out inning. First and second, 1 out. Brett Beatty up next for the A's. And here it comes. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Rounds third, headed to the plate. Here's the throw. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Manning back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the left fielder. That one missed.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez brings it in. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. No score. So bases all loaded up. Matt McClain up next for the A's. So they're all loaded up. In the air, out towards left center. And that is the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. Still no score. Here's the left fielder.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a foul out of play. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Tigers. 2 on, 1 out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 away. And we're back. 11th inning set to get underway. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jace Young. Moved to second, and he just got his hand in there.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Swing and a chopper. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Okay. Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. With the go-ahead run at third, we are in the 11th. On the ground, Baden zips it to first, and 2 away now. High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Just a huge at bat right there. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now here's the A's catcher, Patrick Bailey. Hit on the ground to short, Lozano. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Number 4 with a less than great game in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Caleb Lomavita, the next to hit for the Angels.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. Throw into third. And he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
No outs. Runner on second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Franklin going back on this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Runner at first with no outs here. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 out now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers.
Young.
The pitch. This to third. First out in the top of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. Man at second. On the ground right side. Moore. Throw to first in time. And now it's going to be Ryan Ward. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. And here is Heriberto Hernandez. Suarez is just 1 strike away to first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Number 4 had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable.
Here's the left fielder.
Number 4.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. And a curve is down and in. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jace Young. Runner on the go. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
2 outs. That one hit to right, under it. Squeezes it, and that is that. And now the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 1 out. Base is empty. Popped up. Neto settles underneath it. Nabs it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And a 1-1. Line, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
lifted in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Tigers leave one. Still tied, 1-1. First and second, no outs at the plate. Zach Neto. There's a 1-1. Line drive. He's got it. And that is a big first out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Number 4 in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Hard liner. Calls it in, 2 away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. So 2 down. Now the left fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Way high with that one. 1-1. Foul ball there. Two out, space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Alderman makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 2 away with nobody on. Now a chance for Josh Smith. That one the other way. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Davis back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Stays alive. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next, Heriberto Hernandez. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Wilson makes the play, and that will end. 1 out, bases full.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His 23rd of the year, and they lead it. It's 6-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
1 out, runner at second. Christian Moore, the next to hit for the Angels. Line to left, and a base hit right there. Coming home. The throw in. The tag out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Number 4 stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
That's in for a strike. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Tying run at the plate.
High enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
The tying run at the plate.
Fielder got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Oswaldo Cabrera. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels win the last 2 to take the 3-game series. Number 4. One down. Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
There's a strike.
All ones the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. Just
that's
missed.
too high.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Line drive. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
1 out, bases empty. Just missed. He caught it behind his back to first.
Oh.
It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting. Major league hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the left fielder.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The other way. He's got it. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Number 4 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now the left fielder.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something.
Line drive, and that's a base hit.
It's on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jace Young. Swing and a ground ball. Riggs steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Reds 1. So 2 away with nobody on. Jhonkensy Noel, the next to hit for the Reds. Criswell is just 1 strike away. And a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder. The tying run at the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the series opener here at home. Number 4 with a less than great game in this one. Had a single and an RBI.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that.